Well, speaking of Mike Sievert, amazingly enough, Matthew McConaughey is not here.
Sorry, Matthew. Good morning, guys.
But Sievert is. Well, let's give you a quick intro, Mike, because your second quarter revenues and postpaid phone net adds were ahead of estimates. You raised full-year customer and free cash flow guidance. And obviously, you're here joining us at Post 9. Thank you.
Of course. Great to be here.
Good to see you. 770,000 postpaid phone net customer additions. That was top of the industry, despite what seemed to be and concerns were there that, you raised price. Would that actually hurt? It didn't seem to. Why not?
Well, David, it was the biggest Q2 on customer growth in our company's history. And it really shows that we've got a bond with customers. They trust us to be the best value. And of course, over time, every company has to keep up with the times and make some changes. But they trust us that we deliver the best value, and increasingly, that we deliver the best network. And when you add that up, we're able to outperform the entire industry, more than AT&T and Verizon combined on customer growth yet again this quarter.
Yeah. Mike, I got to get right to this because it came up so often in the call. There was a herd on the street in the Wall Street Journal about it today, and this is the fiber part of your business, which frankly we rarely, if ever, have talked about because it hasn't been much. Fixed wireless, yes. Obviously, I should point out high-speed internet ads. I mean, you had, 406,000 high-speed internet net customer additions.
Yeah, that was the highest share of the total broadband industry we've ever taken in a quarter. About 75% of all industry broadband nets, including all fiber, all cable, and all fixed wireless. 75% taken by T-Mobile in Q2.
How much of that 406,000 was actually fixed wireless as opposed to fiber?
Pretty much all of it. Okay. And, so we're really just getting started on fiber. And last week we made that big announcement of our joint venture with KKR to acquire Metronet.
Right.
And look, we picked Metronet because they're the best. It's the industry's fastest growing pure play fiber business and arguably most important. And so we wanted to be in business with them. We have a business plan of achieving 6.5 million homes passed by 2030 with no further capital calls to support that business.
Yeah, that's a key question, capital calls, because people want to understand how you're financing this and what the impact will be on your other capital allocation decisions. So how do you explain this fiber strategy vis-a-vis especially capital allocation?
Well, we're in it because we think we can make money in it, and we think we can outperform purely disinterested financial investors because we've spent tens of billions of dollars building a brand, building a scaled national capability, collecting now, with this quarter, more than 100 million postpaid wireless customers that we can sell into. That's a milestone for us. And so those are advantages for us in the fiber space. We're not doing it to defend a wireless business. We're doing it to make money. And of course, we're doing it in business with the very best.
And you believe you can compete on price in that business as well?
Absolutely. We can compete on price and quality. And with pure play fiber business,
you keep saying pure play. What does that mean?
Because, look, this is an asset. With fixed wireless, we have the best value. And so now we're covering the other end of the spectrum with the best product. What that means is, this is fiber to the home, symmetrical speeds, highest performance available to consumers.
Are you telling me there's no latency to this? You telling me there's no latency? Come on.
This is going to outcompete cable for quality on the one hand, but on the other hand, we outcompete them on price with fixed wireless. And so, there's a great opportunity here for us to bring more options to consumers.
If I'm watching Kansas City Chiefs versus the Miami Dolphins on Peacock, are you telling me that your product is as fast on NBC?
If you have 10 high-definition TVs in your house, all watching separate channels, we got you with our fixed wireless product.
Well, when do you max out? I can't believe that you're able to put more than 6.5. That must be it, and then cable starts doing better.
Well, we'll see. On the fixed wireless product, our view is this is a long-term business with room to run. And not everybody agrees with that. But then again, Not everybody thought we would be able to do 5 million subscribers in just the last 3 years. And so there's a segment for this that is here.
And the capacity won't be capacity constrained, to Jim's point, over time. And everybody assumes it's going to run out of steam. Now, obviously, pure fiber is a different strategy.
Sure. And now we're augmenting it with fiber. And so now we have multiple ways to attack the marketplace and serve customers in a very complementary way. One that's based on value and taking advantage of our embedded assets in wireless, and one that's based on super high quality with the very best assets in the space.
What if the terrific people at Verizon and AT&T, who I'm sure you completely respect and trust, decide to go to Tim Cook and say, you know what, we are really in trouble. This T-Mobile is killing us. We got to go give away the 16, the 17. Is that okay for you? Because I have to believe that when I look at these numbers, that Verizon and AT&T are not happy with how they're doing versus you.
Well, they also had quarters that were better than were expected of analysts. And so, the overall market is very, very healthy. And we're all expecting a big iPhone launch this year. I'm really excited about it. I think consumers are excited about AI. But it's hard to predict what upgrade rates will be because a lot of that AI technology is also good on your existing phone. So we'll all have to wait to see what Apple unveils. But T-Mobile's ready to compete either way.
On the home market, we talk a lot about this lock-in effect in housing where rates are high and inventory's low and people don't move. If that were to loosen, does that unlock more opportunity, or is it more about getting people to switch in their existing home?
I think it's about getting people to switch. Obviously moves are a big opportunity. They always have been in the market. And it's certainly an opportunity for fiber because now you're going to make a fiber choice. But look, fiber's just a lot faster, especially on the uplink. And fixed wireless is a lot lower price. And so both are reasons to switch. But more than half our customers on fixed wireless are coming from cable.
Will, to Jim's point on Apple, it's not an unimportant one. And again, to your point, we don't know what the phone's going to be exactly. Right. But do you think you're going to have to be in a position to subsidize it to compete?
Well, that's been the case for a long time. This has been a market where the promotions, iPhone 15 on us, you kind of see those consistently across the industry. I don't expect a big change in the competitive dynamic. All the competitors compete ambitiously, especially around launch time. I don't really see a catalyst for much change. We intend to be there with great offers for customers, and we're excited to see what Apple will unveil this fall. I think it's going to be an exciting launch.
Do you know anything we don't know?
Well, I'm a fan.
You're a fan.